Okay, so we'll begin with scale. Scale is a tool by using which you can increase or decrease the size of the object, whatever be the factor or the measurement that you desire. But you need to know the scaling factor. Okay, like I will give you a simple thing. Suppose I am going for this particular circle. So this point is 200 by 200. So I'm specifying 200 by 200 and I am giving the radius value 50. So using the graph, you can see if, while I'm using the graph, the first major line is indicating that. So using the grid lines, you can understand that on the center point a 50 value is there. So let me just scale this for once. See, if I use this object, select the object, then specify base point, I am using the same base point. Now the scaling factor. So let's say I am using the scaling factor 1.2. Okay. So for by the graph, as you can see, 1.2 means it will increase by 10 units. So you can see it is now at a distance of, or the radius has increased to 60. So similarly, we can use the scale factor not only for this simple object but for a larger object also. Like suppose I am drawing a very a very random object like this. Okay. So now I want to increase the scale factor for the whole thing. So I will just select the whole thing, click on the scale factor, fix the reference value, and now I can scale it to any measurement of my desired choice to, so that the whole thing or the whole measurement of the object will change accordingly. Okay. So that is how scaling tool works. Okay. Next, how do we use explode or offset? First off, explode is basically dividing or releasing uh, a combination of basic drawing tools into a complex drawing. Like you can see this rectangle is actually made up of four lines. Actually we can say that this is made up of four lines, but it will act as a single rectangular object since we have used the rectangular tool. Similarly, this hexagon is a combination of six lines, but it is acting as a single hexagon. So to distribute this complex figure, that is this rectangle and this hexagon, into a object created by simple drawing tools, that means simple six lines and four lines, we use the explode command. The explode command does nothing but releases the joints. You will see when I use the explode command, what will happen? The lines are now individual lines. I can move any one line by itself without disturbing the other three, as you can see. Similarly, for this hexagon also, same thing. I can move any one line without disturbing the other lines. Okay, so that is how explode works. Now you may ask that, sir, why explode is there and means why we need to use it. There are cases where you might not need all the six sides of a hexagon or even any other polygon as such, and by using the explode command you don't need to go for the trim and edit and all these things. You can just release two or three sides, and without disturbing, it might happen that for this particular hexagon this line has to be away by such a value. So the rest of the five sides are not disturbed, only one of the sides is edited so that we can have the figure. Offset, on the other hand, lets us draw similar object at a specified interval. Okay. Suppose I'm going back to the same drawing that I have done previously. Suppose the one, yes, this one. So you can see this is a particular figure. So now I am going for the using the offset value. So if I select the offset and select all the comma of parts of this object and select the offset value, then as you can see specify offset distance. So suppose the offset distance is 20. So what it will do, it will just create a copy of the whole thing away from the object like this. So you can see a similar object is now overlapping, and using the trim, if we really delete the extended portions like this, if we remove the extended portions, then so it looks like a thick sheet of whatever material you may choose, right? Again, while using offset for this kind of design, we can use another command which is just the opposite of explode, that is join. You will find it over here, this join, two arrows combining with each other. What it does, it joins the individual objects into a single specified object. As you can see, it is transformed from seven segments. You can see over here seven segments into one polyline. Okay. So now you can use the offset over here,
জয়েন্টটা পেলেন কোথা থেকে?
a drop down, modify drop
ড্রপ
down,
ডাউন।
and in the second line, fourth from the left.
ও আচ্ছা, আচ্ছা, হ্যাঁ পেয়ে গেছি।
So we can now use offset of this side, but how many times we need? We don't need to use the trim and everything over here. So you can see one thing is happening. Let me just repeat this multiple times. You will see one thing is happening. See on this side, as soon as we are using the offset, that is creating the boundary over and over. You will see this particular circular feature is increasing in thus overlapping the line, and after certain interval the line has disappeared, and now there are two circular arcs intersecting with each other, right? So the
ইয়েস
offset
স্যার।
works as the copy of the boundary wall at a certain distance. We can do that the similar thing inside also, and now you will see the circular formation over here, and it has cut off because this circle cannot decrease in size anymore. So now it has cut off. If it is not possible to draw by the specified figure, see, then it will show you this particular unable to draw sign. Hmm. Until and unless all the figures are done, it will create offset of the object like this. Okay. So like this, we can create multiple designs and all these things. Next is scale explode offset. Yeah. Lastly, we'll do rectangular array. We have done polar array. হ্যাঁ, স্বপ্নলি আমরা পোলার অ্যারে তো করেছিলাম নাকি?
স্যার
পোলার
পুরো মানে
অ্যারে
একটা একটা লাইন বরাবর স্যার ওটা কপি হতে থাকবে এরকম কিছু? হ্যাঁ স্যার।
অ্যারে তো করিনি আমরা, অ্যারেটা বাকি ছিল।
হ্যাঁ স্যার বাকি ছিল স্যার।
অ্যারেটা বাকি ছিল, ওকে। So basically what we do using an array is we can create multiple copies of the same object by a within a specified distance. Like suppose I have a circular feature, whatever be the radius value, I don't care about that. If I want multiple copies at a certain distance, suppose I have created some design and it requires a circular feature at specified distance, like pipe joints, where there are six separate bolts at a particular angular division. So for that, this array is done. I will show you. Let me first draw a larger circle, say 300, then 250, and another one 200. Okay, so this 250 will actually be the position or 20. Okay, so using this 250 circle as the radius of curvature, we will do polar array. So selecting the object, specify center. So specifying the center. So now you can see already by default it will create 6 items at an angle of 360 degree. If I don't want to go for 6 items, if I only give 3 items, then that will be at an angle of 120 degree, equally spaced. You don't need to space and take the measure of the angle and or anything.
সেটা পর পর
Okay.
করা যাবে না?
পরপর মানে?
পর পর তিনটে করতে চাই আর কি ওই লুপের মধ্যে।
হ্যাঁ, সব হবে, দেখাচ্ছি। So you can specify that value if you want to increase the value, but you don't want to go for the whole angle. You can go for 90 degree like this. You can change that even if the total fill is not specified and in between angle is specified, that suppose it is 45 degree, so it will be placed like that whatever be the calculation. Even if suppose this is 90 degree, then it should actually overlap, so it will not show, because when it is overlapping you don't need that many, right? So you can just make it 4 and it will automatically be at 90 degree, right? So you have to do the math based on the number of items and whatever the angle of fill is. Okay, again we can do this for multiple rows also, as you can see over here there are 2 rows like this. So for 2 separate specified value, if it is 50, so you can see the gap 50, one on the 250 radius circle, another one on the 300. So if there are 2 circles one after the other, so it will look like this. If it is 3, you can do it. Even if it is inside, even the value if it is inside, so minus 50 should work in the negative sense. মাইনাস ভ্যালু নেয় না, আগে তো নিয়ে নিত।
তা কি ভ্যালু নিচ্ছে না?
নেগেটিভ ভ্যালু দেওয়া যেত আগে, উল্টো দিকে এক মানে বেসিক্যালি ইফ উই আর নট গোয়িং ফর দি পজিটিভ এক্স অ্যাক্সিস, উই আর গোয়িং ফর দি
হ্যাঁ
নেগেটিভ এক্স অ্যাক্সিস।
নেগেটিভ এক্সেসের জন্য।
হ্যাঁ, সো that should be allowable, but somehow it is not taken, considering that we are only going to have the additive index. So similarly we can add rows. Similar things will just copy. Suppose আমি এটাকে 6 করে দিলাম and number of levelsটাকে আমি 2 করে দিচ্ছি. So it will just make the copy. Only thing what we need to do is afterwards, after you have done the array, you select it. Whenever you select, this array ribbon will appear. So by selecting it, you have to use the explode button or the explode command to release them of the group command, that is the array command. So now they will act as individual objects and you can edit them individually. Okay, similar thing
ওকে স্যার।
will happen for হ্যাঁ কি বললি
ওকে বললাম স্যার।
ও আচ্ছা so similar we can do for rectangular array. Hmm. We can just select the object and it will be based on the spacing between the two objects and the total distance number of objects. So you can create that. If you increase this value from 60 to 200, it will space it accordingly. If you increase the number to 6, it will carry on like that. Even if the whole value is set to say 600, so it will set up accordingly like this. Okay, so we can use this array to create similar copy of objects at a multiple ways.
স্যার এই অ্যারো গুলো তো ডাইরেকশনটা দেখাচ্ছে না দুটো আর
This arrow is actually the indicating that this is the original object,
হ্যাঁ
this side is the column, this side is the row.
আচ্ছা
Okay, and the first arrow is specifying the distance between. This is the distance between. আমি এটাকে দেখো বাড়ালে এখানে distance betweenটা চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাবে দেখো এই যে।
বুঝতে পেরেছি এবার।
And total value is this one. So if you change this total value for here, so you can see two numbers have decreased because I have already specified or fixed the gap within. If I increase this and now if I start increasing, যেহেতু আমার
নাম্বার
specified
গুলো বেড়ে
number of
যাবে।
number of columns will increase,
হুম,
but gap will not.
পিএস
এখানে আমি
উইল বি।
গ্যাপ হ্যাঁ যেহেতু আমি গ্যাপটা ফিক্স করে দিয়েছি আগে
হুম
ঠিক আছে so similarly we can create a multiple number of objects. Same goes for the path array. The only difference is we will have a certain path placed. We may need it for some we can say uh, graph like structure if that is part of the drawing. So if you just draw a particular circle over here and then use the path array. So select first is selection of object, second is selection of the path. So like that via the path the number of objects will done. So since the path is already traced, so you cannot edit the total value. What you can edit is the gap. As you can see, the more I increase, the number of objects is decreasing. Right? যতটা আমি বাড়বো তত নাম্বার অফ অবজেক্ট ডিক্রিজ করতে পারবে আর কিছু হবে না like this because total length of the line is or path is fixed, right? So similarly we can use the path array and rest of the arrays. Okay, বোঝাতে পেরেছি চারটে যেগুলো বাকি ছিল মডিফাই কমান্ড।
হ্যাঁ স্যার বুঝেছি।
So next what we'll do, I have already created this. I have already created a sheet or template for you. This particular template is to be created by every one of you. Okay, this particular template is to be prepared by you guys also, where you will just use I will just show you. Go for the layout page setup manager, you know how to do that. In modify, set the printer to AutoCAD PDF. You will get this option AutoCAD PDF general documentation within bracket. High quality print, general documentation, all are more or less the same, only quality will differ. So general documentation is okay, it will carry less space. Then ISO full bleed A3. Full bleed A3 means the whole sheet will be available for you. Okay. So ISO full bleed A3. The value is same 420 by 297. and scale factor 1:1, pen plot style table or pen assignments monochrome.ctv. Okay, and
Yes, sir.
by doing this you can set the page setup. Then you have to create this layout. Okay, you have to create this layout. You can use rectangle to draw the outline, whatever the maximum value you can achieve. Then using offset you can create the internal rectangle. Then by using point divide, you can divide this line into multiple divisions, whatever be the number of division. Hopefully you will get it 6 by 6 as I have done over here. This is 6 by 6 as you can see. So 6 by 6. Then we can add this text by using multi-line text over here. So we can create that. So afterwards all is done. We'll just use the smallest division possible, that is this F6, and create a rectangular box. Make four divisions, four equal divisions, your name, roll number, your class, and title assignment 1. Okay, so like this you can create the template first, this file layout. Then for layer properties you can create this list of layers. Okay, these are
স্যার
the ball.
স্যার বলছি কি আপনার এই যে আমরা যে টেমপ্লেটটা বানালাম এটা তো প্রত্যেকটা ড্রয়িং এ আমার অ্যাসাইনমেন্টে ইউজ করতে হবে তো
হ্যাঁ, সেই জন্যই তো টেমপ্লেট বললাম, ড্রয়িং
হ্যাঁ
বলিনি।
হ্যাঁ স্যার বুঝতে পেরেছি স্যার আমাদের এটা তাহলে কি ফাইল মানে কি হিসাবে সেভ করতে হবে মানে ডট
সেটাই
মানে
তো বলছি, টেমপ্লেট।
আচ্ছা ডট টেমপ্লেট করে সেভ করবো তাই তো
হ্যাঁ, তবেই তো ওটা তোমার টেমপ্লেট হিসেবে সেভ হবে,
হুম।
কোনো ড্রয়িং থাকবে না তাতে। সেটাই তো
আচ্ছা
বলছি, দাঁড়া বাবা শুনে, একটু দাঁড়া, একটু দাঁড়া। সো afterwards you can create this 8 layers using whatever the color preference you have, line types and the line weights. Okay, so 8 number of layers will be there. So once it is done, once all of it is done, you will have to save it using AutoCAD template. Okay, using the AutoCAD template extension, that is .dwt. Okay, you will not see that AutoCAD.dwt because I have saved that afterwards. Because if I go to your folder, you will see over here that template.dwt, because I have created it before. So this particular template.dwt, when saved as assignment 1, initially saved as assignment 1.dwg, you can save it. Okay, so once it is saved, you can go through or start your drawing, because your template is now not getting edited. Your template is saved. Whatever you are going to save is going to be saved in assignment 1.dwg. So remember this, that a drawing file has the extension .dwg. A template file has the extension .dwt. Okay, so
ইয়েস স্যার
once it is done, bolo.
ইয়েস স্যার
Oh, so once it is done, we can now start with the drawing. So in the first sheet, as you can see, there are 4 number of drawings present. So initially we have this first filter plate. So let me just create a copy of this plate. Let me just place it over here. আগে কি আমি এটা তোমাদের একবার ড্র করে দেখিয়েছি?
স্যার আগের ক্লাসে এটা ড্র করে ওই আগের মডিফিকেশন গুলো দেখাচ্ছিলেন আর কি
কি করে মডিফাই আমরা করি সেটা দেখিয়েছিলাম,
মডিফাই
রাইট?
কি করে করি আমরা ওটা এই ড্রয়িংটাই করে আপনি দেখাচ্ছিলেন আর কি।
এটাই করে দেখাচ্ছিলাম, ঠিক আছে। তাহলে আমার কোনো অসুবিধা নেই, আমি খুব তাড়াতাড়ি তাহলে ড্রয়িংটা ফিনিশ করে নিই। এটা 85, 50, 85,
স্যার ওটা মিরর করে নেব
এক্স্যাক্টলি। ওকে, এখান থেকে 35, 20, 20, 15. So once done, we just mirror this and we are done. So we can delete these two lines. So figure 1 is done. Let's do figure 2. See, when I'm drawing these particular figures, I'm not concerned about the position and the coordinate system, right? I'm drawing it as freely as possible. 500 by 500, it should be, yes. So let's see, 75 by 64, 64 by 100, 100 by 64. So I will draw three rectangles starting here, 64, 75. One, another one, 175 over here, another one over here of 164, like this. Okay. So by the projection principle, the object is to be placed equally, object must be equally spaced from the axis. So what I will do, I will just create a reference line over here. So these are the reference points. So I will move this rectangle to those reference points. See, I have taken 20 by 20. You can take a value nearer to that, to the axis. You can take 10 by 10, you can take 5 by 5, whatever your desired values. Okay, I am taking 10, 20 by 20. So the lines are now equally spaced. So we'll begin with the first, the side view. Okay. So for the side view, we can have use chamfer for the 16 by 16. So chamfer distance 16, 16. So side 1 done. We'll be repeating the same side 2 done. So now we can use this tracking and drop the construction over here. Okay. So the side view, whatever the cut is now present on the front view. Again, this value is 12, 15, 15. This is okay. So changing my angle to 30, 60. So 60, 30 degree, 60 degree, like this. From here, 60 degree. As mentioned in the figure, you can see 60 degree. So done. This also done. So now using the same figure and tracking the hidden line over here. From the front view, we can have this 20 gap. So from here, 20. And a line is present up to here. So This should be present over here also, either hidden or visible, whatever be the case. Then from this point, as you can see, from this point 40, whatever be the value, 70 dropped here. That is the slant edge, we can see। ওখানে কার্সারটা দেখা যাচ্ছে না। So
স্যার
the
আপনার
slant edge,
দেখা যাচ্ছে মানে হাতের মতো যেটা তো?
না না এইটার মধ্যে যে কার্সারটা গেলে দেখ এসে
হুম
যাচ্ছে
হুম
তো,
হুম,
দেখা
হ্যাঁ
যাচ্ছে না
হ্যাঁ
সেটার
হ্যাঁ।
জন্য বলছি। So this is done. So now we can trim and remove this like this. We can not remove that, we have to keep that, and rest is okay. So now we have to trace this particular drawing. So here one, another one, it should be here on this edge. So from the midline we'll draw a point. This value is 12. So
স্যার সব সেকশনে কি অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট সেম না?
সব সেকশনের অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট সেম, জানি না কেন রে।
এই ডায়াগ্রামটা আমি কিছুদিন আগেই অন্য একটা সেকশনের করছিলাম আর কি। মানে এরমই পুরোপুরি ওই দিকটা মানে 60 ডিগ্রি করে ওয়েজটা আছে। আর হ্যাঁ
64 আছে।
আচ্ছা তাহলে একটু মানে চেঞ্জ আছে না, এরকমই একটা ডায়াগ্রাম করেছিলাম।
হ্যাঁ অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমরা ওই সেকশন যদি অনির্বাণ স্যার বা সুমন স্যার নেন তাহলে আমাদের মোরাললেস ইকুইভ্যালেন্ট থাকে। আমরা বেসিক্যালি সিমিলার অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট দিলে তাহলে জাজিং এটাও সবার ঠিক থাকে না। কোনো
হ্যাঁ
স্যার
হ্যাঁ বুঝতে
কোনো
পারছি।
বেশি বেশি ডিফিকাল্ট প্রবলেম হলো, কোনো স্যার যদি কম ডিফিকাল্ট প্রবলেম দেন, দেন দেয়ার
হ্যাঁ
মাইট বি সাম মিসজাজ জাজমেন্ট এরার।
হ্যাঁ
তো
স্যার
সেই
বুঝতে
কারণে
পারছি।
আমরা সিমিলার টাইপেরই অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট দেওয়ার
হ্যাঁ
চেষ্টা
আমাকে
করি।
একদম দিয়েছিল তো আমি এইটাই প্রায় করেছিলাম, সেম মনে হয়।
এরকমই এরকমই সেমই হবে। So the two figures are now ready. So using these two figures, we can draw the construction lines over here. So I will just change this to 45 that we generally do. Like this. Then Hmm. So the second figure is now done. So now we have to change the lines. So suppose what I will do, I will select, oh, for this particular figure we need the,
এই ফিগারটা স্যার করতে আমার কত টাইম লেগে গেছিল, অপশন খুঁজেই পাচ্ছি না, কি করবো মানে।
কোনটা,
অনেকটা টাইম লেগে যায় আস্তে আস্তে, খুঁজতেই পারে খুঁজে, মানে নতুন তো, মানে অনেক ফিচার্স, মানে কোথায় খুঁজে খুঁজে প্রত্যেকটা দিক। আপনি তো 2 মিনিটেই করে ফেললেন পুরোটা।
ওটা করতে করতে অভ্যেস হয়ে যায়। আমি 13 বছর ধরে অটোক্যাড করছি। তো আমাদের অভ্যেস হয়ে গেছে। সো সেন্টার লাইন, ওকে, selecting the whole. When you are selecting and changing the lines to layers, how you change it? See, I have selected all the lines. When you are selecting, we don't need any pressing of shift or control or any switch. When we want to release it, like in this case, their center lines are to be released. So now we will press the shift button, and then you can see the minus icon appearing. So we can now remove the selection of this particular lines. ওকে, আগে মাইনাস হয়েছে তো বোঝাও যাচ্ছে, সিমিলার হয়ে গেছে।
হ্যাঁ স্যার, ওগুলো মাইনাস হয়েছে, এই দিকের সার্কেলের হয়।
এইবার হয়েছে, এইটা হয়েছে, সবকটা মাইনাস হয়ে গেছে। সো নাও ইফ ইউ জাস্ট চেঞ্জ ইট টু object, no? It is done. Similarly over here we can just select this to over here along with this construction lines. So we'll move it to the construction line. So selecting whole of the lines, changing to object. So this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, hidden line, right? We don't need any center line over here. And one more thing is, depends on the way the figure is drawn. That is this particular surface, this edge. As you can see, there is no edge given over here in this particular drawing. So indicating that either there should be a hidden line, there should be a object line. So just for the argument's sake, we will make a hidden line since there is nothing given in the actual figure. Actual figure, you can see over here no line is present. So basically there is an error in the figure. Okay.
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
So we'll move to the next object, figure 3. So let me select. See, I'm not concerned about the object where to be placed and all these things. I'm not concerned. I'm just keeping it wherever I want. Because later on, when you are actually going to place it in the viewport, then only you will need to take care of the positioning. Because then only you will get the idea that this should be here, this should not be here, like this. Okay. So let's first draw the sectional view. Okay, the XX section view. So let's say line. As you can see, it's a total of I think 75. Yes, 75 is the maximum dia. So let's do the line 75. Then how much it is? This line length is 20. This one is 25 minus 75, 50 by 2, 25. This one is 20. I'm just drawing the outline. 25, 25, done. The outline is done. So you can see how small the figure is. So we don't need all this particular movement of the object. like this. So now I can zoom in on the figure and draw it properly. আর একটু ছোটও করে দিতে পারি, অসুবিধা নেই, দেখতেও সুবিধা হবে। হ্যাঁ, like this. So this is the outline 75, 25 and all. So initially we'll draw the center line, then pen. So we can mirror this, we can use mirror, we can draw another line, whatever suits you. So 20 and 25 are done. You can see 20 and 25 is done. Now for the curvature. So 20, after the 25 line, the curvature is occurring of 3 radius. So for that, start, center, end. So start, center is 3, ends over here. So let's draw a line over here. For the start point, we'll use the tracking this time. 3, center, end. Done. Yes. Okay. So now we can erase this line. It is done. So since we have created a feature over here that is to be used on the other side also, we can again use the mirror feature and drop it. Okay. So this side is more or less okay, except this 60 by 8 gap. So from here, 60 means 15, 7.5, 5, 8, all the way 60 here. So when it is done, yes, so we can now use the trim over here and here, like this. Okay. Yes, and the rest that is left is creating this hollow. You can see one on the upper portion from the axis, one screw gap is present. So that is to be at 50. 50 means from here 5. That diameter of the hole is 6. So 3, 3. So this is another center line required. We'll keep it. And I think the figure is done. Okay. So now we will move it a bit away. Oh, something else is selected
তবে
with this.
ওই মানে ওই অ্যাঙ্গেল, ওই যে কি বলে জানো, হলো ড্যাশ, ড্যাশ না, এটা ওগুলো ভুলে গেছি স্যার। ওই মেটেরিয়ালটা যেটা দেখাচ্ছে স্যার 45 ডিগ্রি ওই স্ল্যান্টিং লাইনস গুলো দিয়ে, স্যার ওটা কি করে হবে?
করবো করবো করবো, আগে ফিগারটা ফিনিশ করি, দেখাবো। So now for the circle, let's say I'm doing it over here. So initially it's 75, 37.5, followed by 30, again followed by 25. Again we have the NT theta. সেন্টারই নাকি ওখানে চলে গেছে? Then 12.5. There are 3 actually. 25, 10, 3, 28. 28 না, 6 করবে 31 হবে, তার মানে 15.5, 15.5. Yes. Okay. So now we can draw the circle over 60, 50. Yes. So 3 using the polar array, center specified, Number of items 3. So yes. So now the figure is done. So we'll just make a section line over here, or an axis you may say also. Axis over here. One axis to be made over here using the 60. Yes. Over here. You don't need to run it all the way. You can run it from here. Similarly, another one from here to here, like this. Up. So done. So now the figure is more or less done. So now we can delete this one and now concentrate on the figure. So in this particular figure, let's first do the center lines, or we'll just select everything, move them to the object line, object layer. Then select the center lines individually, move them to the center line. Okay. So now the hidden lines are only two circles are there that are hidden. So this one and this one, moving to the hidden. So now coming to the hatching. This particular feature that you can see in this figure of this 45-degree line is called hatching. Okay. So for hatching, we have the icon over here in the draw toolbar section called hatch. So when you select this, previously in past versions of AutoCAD, it was a bit difficult. We need to draw the outline of the hatch, but now they have made it easy, so that if you have a closed boundary space, it will automatically create a preview of the hatch.
মানে
Let me
ওই
just show you.
বাউন্ডারির মধ্যে আমি জাস্ট ক্লিক করলেই তাহলে হয়ে যাবে
ক্লিকও
হ্যাঁ
করতে হবে না, আমি দেখো এই ANSI 31 I have selected, that is the line parallel 45-degree lines.
হুম
So if I just move over here, you can see it is showing. I have not clicked, so the hatching is not done yet. Whenever I click, it is now done. Similarly, over here, if it is closed, it will let you do it. If it is closed, it will let you do it. See, whatever the closed size is, it will let you do the hatching. এখানেও দেখো, this is not a closed space. So it is not letting you do the hatch. If you move over here, this is a closed space, it will let you. Similarly here, not a closed space, closed space. Not, যেখানে যেখানে ক্লোজ স্পেস ও
হ্যাঁ,
পাবে
বলছি, এই যে
ও
ফিগারটা আছে এই যে এখানে তো এই লাইনটা কি থাকবে তো পিছনের লাইনটা দেখুন এই
কোনটা
যে এই যে স্যার বলছি ওই যে 60 ডিগ্রি যে অ্যাঙ্গেলটা ছিল না ওই 30 ডিগ্রি লেন্থটা হ্যাঁ
এইটা,
হ্যাঁ স্যার হ্যাঁ স্যার
হ্যাঁ
নিচের লাইনটা স্যার এই
হ্যাঁ
নিচের লাইন
ওটা ডিলিট করা হয়নি, রাইট, ঠিকই বলেছিস, ওটা করে দিচ্ছি। So this is how hatching is done. In hatching, that is the only thing that is picking up points. You can see pick points. You can just click and select the points. If you want to change the magnification, you can change it over here. If you want to increase, you see gap of the line is increasing. If you want to decrease, gap of the line will decrease. More condensed lines you can see. Okay. If you
বুঝতে
want to
পারছি
change the angle, angle is over here. Whatever the angle you want, you can change it. So that is how it is done. So over here, color of the hatch, you can set it by layer and just close it. So afterwards, you just select it. See, we have created a hatching layer also. So just move it to the hatching layer and the things will be done automatically. Okay.
স্যার আপনার লেয়ারটা একটু খুলে দেখাবেন আমি একটু মানে কি কি দিয়েছেন লেয়ারের মধ্যে তাহলে একটু দেখে নেবো আর কি
নিশ্চয় নিশ্চয় দেখাচ্ছি। Okay. So this is done. আচ্ছা আমি ওটা ফিনিশ করে নিই, তারপর তোকে দেখাই।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ স্যার ঠিক আছে কোনো অসুবিধা নেই
থাকলেও তোর কথা আমি শুনতাম থরি, আগে করাতাম তারপরে দেখা। Just making a compact figure. So let's move to the figure 4. So this is a metric wrench, as you can see. So for this particular wrench, I'm keeping it over here. As you can see, for this metric wrench, the two centers of this wrench is given, the length and width is given. So 130 by 35. So what we can do is we can just create a rectangle. We can create a rectangle of that dimension 130 by 35 and just draw a diagonal. So now we have the specified centers. We have the two specified center. On the left hand side center, we can just create the 40 dia circle. On the right hand side, 50 dia circle. Okay. Now within this, now comes the actual trick that we have discussed before, that when you are creating a polygon, circumscribe and inscribe. See, for this particular figure, if I zoom in, you have this gap specified between the two midpoints of the sides of the polygon. So only when the polygon is circumscribed in a circle, this gap will actually be reflected as a dimension. Right? আমি যদি এর মধ্যে এই পলিগনটার মধ্যে একটা সার্কেল ড্র করি of 25 dia, then only I will get this. So what I will do when I am creating the polygon, I will use the circumscribed in a circle option. So then I can specify the radius and I will get the polygon. Okay. Similarly for the next one also, 6 sides, center. I think the value is 30. So circumscribed about the circle, this value is 15. So you can see the value is given. Okay. And using offset, you can draw the 10 gap
লাইনে
line,
দুটো।
right? So just trimming off the extended portion over here and here, right?
স্যার
And have a look.
হ্যাঁ স্যার ঠিক আছে।
We'll use the explode command to remove the other two sides. So I don't need to move these two sides. I'll just erase. So one another thing we need to do is this radius 3, as you can see, radius 3. So 3. This particular circle, a copy is to be made.
মনে দিয়ে দিতে হবে।
Yes, point specify আমরা করে দেবো, দিয়ে এখানে প্লেস করে দেবো। ঠিক আছে, সবকটাতেই একটা একটা করে প্লেস করে দিই এখন, আবার পরে দেখবো। Like this. Okay. So what we'll do now, we'll just trim the extended portion. এই যা, এটা পুরোটাই
ওটা
delete হয়ে গেছে।
টাচ করা ছিল না মনে হয়।
Yes, it is not intersecting. So we can now trim this.
স্যার ওইদিকে দেখুন একটা বাইরে বেরিয়েছে, ওটাও কি ট্রিম করতে হবে?
কোথায় রে?
না ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে।
এটা হ্যাঁ,
হ্যাঁ
করে দিলে ভালো, পরিষ্কার লাগবে দেখতে আরো। So it looks more or less okay. So here is the problem. Basically the dimensioning factor is there. So you can see it is not matching. What we need to do is we need to sometimes, since we are recreating a specified drawing, so we need to sometimes use modification based on the specified figure. তো আমরা এরকম ভাবে এটাকে ফিক্স করে দিতে পারি, এটা অটোমেটিক্যালি আসছে, নিজের থেকেই করছে, তোমায় কিছু করতে হচ্ছে না। and just trim the inside portion. So the metric range is done.
আচ্ছা, ওই সাইড শুধু এই লাইন গুলো টানতে হয় মনে হচ্ছে, সার্কেলের মাঝখানে মাঝখানে গুলো।
ওগুলো তো ডাইমেনশনিং, ওটা তো লাস্টে করবোই আমরা।
ডাইমেনশনিং না, দেখুন সার্কেলের মাঝখানে লাইন গুলো আছে, ড্যাশ ড্যাশ, লম্বা লম্বা ড্যাশ লাইন গুলো।
কোথায়?
সার্কেল গুলো দুটো মাঝখানে দেখুন, এটা এমনি ডাইমেনশনিং লাইন নাকি?
এগুলো তো ডাইমেনশনিং লাইন সব। এইটা বলছিস?
কার্সর দেখতে পাচ্ছি না আপনার। হ্যাঁ স্যার,
এ-
ওই, হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ এই লাইনটা,
এটা
হ্যাঁ
তো
ওই।
সেন্টার লাইন, আর এগুলো সব ডাইমেনশনিং লাইন, দেখতে পাবে। সো সেন্টার লাইন। সো মাই পেজ ইজ অ্যাকচুয়ালি ডান, ঠিক আছে, ফিগার ইজ ডান। So what I will do, I will place it in the layout using polygonal viewport. We have done polygonal viewport previously. So I will just trace out the extents of the viewport, press enter, you can see the figure. For specifying the magnification of this figure, there is no adjustment over here. You can click করলে you can only use the specified values or go to custom. So for that, my recommendation is, because previously we used to do the same and the same option is available in the latest version also. That is, if you go to the tools, toolbars, AutoCAD, and you will find the viewport toolbar. In the viewport toolbar, actually, there is a option of specifying the magnification. See, when I press it to 0.95, see, the magnification is occurring. So now I can just place the whole thing within my limit, okay, like this. So now I can change the position and everything for these figures as mentioned. So this is why I was not concerned about the spacing previous, because I know afterwards I will use the magnification and I have to move the whole thing. So I will just use 0.9 for decreasing this.
স্যার
uh,
একটু ছোট করতে হবে, হ্যাঁ এবার ঠিক আছে।
so
ডাইমেনশনিংটা করতে অসুবিধা হবে এইটুকু রাখলে।
হবে না, দেখাচ্ছি। So as you can see, now the gap between these two figures is too much, right? So what we'll do, we'll just deactivate this, go to the model space. Now we'll create a 10 mm spacing, and we'll move the individual objects closer to the axis. So it will be equally spaced, and a larger space is now free for dimension. Okay, will now free up for dimension. So I can just select the whole thing. I can move this up a bit. এখানে তো আমি নিতেই পারি, অসুবিধা নেই। লাইনটাকে একটু ছোট করে দেবো, এখানে অনেক উপরে উঠে গেছে, ছোট করে দাও, like this. So now the whole thing can move a bit left. So now when I move to this, see how much space has freed up. So now actually I can use that 0.95. Still there is space. I can move it a bit towards the left. So all the spacing is more or less okay. So I can use this, right? So once you have finished with the spacing and the magnification of the viewport, what we need to do is to fix the viewport. How to fix that? Maybe I have shown you before, but I will repeat. If you go to the midpoint of this viewport, see I have selected the viewport, this is the viewport. I go to any one of the midpoints, right click, display locked, display locked. So if you lock this display, yes, then even if you activate the viewport. See, active viewport is activated, and zoom in or zoom out, the whole view is actually locked. You cannot move the figures, you cannot change the magnification factor of the viewport, because when we are doing the dimensioning, everything will be in the layout, not in the model space. Okay, so everything will move to the title and viewport. Sorry, not everything. This will actually move to margin and the viewport along with the title block shall move to the title and view, like this. So now I can do the dimensioning over here. So let me just save it first. Then I will just go to the dimensioning toolbar, drop down, dimensioning style, override the style first, modify it. So changing everything to by layer, by layer, by layer, everything, because I have already specified this thickness and everything in the layer of properties. I don't need to change it again. Specifying the text height and things. Whatever font size I want, I can change. It is based on me. Horizontal so that I can read it properly. Hit primary unit, changing it to period. I'm doing all the necessary changes based on my preferences. It is based on your preferences, so you can change it according to yours.
Okay, sir.
Only thing I will suggest that you keep this primary unit, this decimal separator to period, that means dot. Otherwise, if you set by default, it is set to comma. So 14 point
Point that.
decimal value, instead of that it will show comma. So that is a bit confusing sometimes. So just keep it to period. So 14.11 means the actual value is 14.11 centimeter. Okay, 1 centimeter. Okay. So like that you can set the style and press OK, close. So now we can just create the dimensioning. So let's do the radius first for this one. So you can see how easily we can do it. So we can change it to the dimension tab. Then we'll just move to the dimension tab first, dimension layer, and do the dimensioning. So radius value over here. If the color is a bit off, then you can change the whole color into a darker version, so something like this. So it is more readable now, right? So from here you can use the values, or if you want not to show the radius value but instead the diameter value, that can be changed also. So specifying the values one after the another. Okay, like this. Since here we don't need the diameter as there is nothing on the other side, we'll use the radius value for these cases. So you can see it is changed. It has changed. It was supposed to be 25 total, but it has changed. These are okay. So let's do the linear dimensioning now. So you can see this whole value, this R10, is overlapping, which is not the desired one. So we can just keep it over here, because dimensions are not allowed to overlap each other. So for that, Like over here it is overlapping, so you can just bring it over here, and now it is not overlapping. Okay, still the value is same. So like that we can edit and change the spacing of the dimensioning like this. Then if you need this value, something is, yes, 35. Okay, again coming over here. Oh, we forgot to delete those lines, additional lines. So let's say angle. So let's see how much this angle is. So you can see it is 60 degrees. Just placing this, not this one, this one. Placing this over here. Why I'm keeping it over there, you will understand after something. Again, taking the linear value, like this. You don't need this one. Still, I'm placing it over there. This is supposed to be 40. The neighborhoods. এটা একটা ইয়ে আছে, ওটা দেখতে হবে। Okay, so some of the dimensions.
ওকে।
Okay, so now what we need to do is see for this figure, as you can see, it is said R10 four corners. So how we write that? Just double click over here on the individual dimension, and you will get the edit option. So just R10, then type four corners. Simple. Similarly, R6, it is given R6 two holes. So edit. So once you have started editing after you have dimensioning, so it will give you the option repeatedly, as you can see. So now you can edit this one also, and just change the value to R25, specifying that that is to be the value. Okay. Similarly, if you
ওকে
want
স্যার।
to add another, say, uh, dimension over here, or some arrow over here, multi-line text, so we can do that. So like this, if you do, we can have the dimensioning. After you have finished, what you need to do is you need to
কোনো
remove the construction plot. You can see I have removed the construction line from the plotting table. So once you do that, and if you do the plot preview, see what happens. So this is your final sheet. So the construction lines that were present over there is now not present in the final sheet. Once you save it, this will be your finished sheet. Okay. Some more dimensionings are to be made over here. That is to be shown
হ্যাঁ স্যার
afterwards.
করে নেবো তুমি তোমারও ভালো করে।
ঠিক আছে? So
হ্যাঁ
this
স্যার
is how we do the assignments. Okay.
ঠিক আছে।
So this is assignment 1. So বলো কারোর কিছু জিজ্ঞাসা থাকলে।
স্যার ওটা একটু দেখান, ওই আপনার লেয়ারিংটা।
তো হ্যাঁ, লেয়ারিং এর তো ইয়ে দরকার না, কি কি লেয়ার ছিল।
তাহলে একবার
হ্যাঁ,
দেখে নিন, স্ক্রিনশট তুলে
হ্যাঁ, প্রিন্ট করে নাও।
করে নিন। পরে একটু দেখে আমি ওটা লেয়ারিংটা ওরকম বানিয়ে নেবো আজকে একটা সেম
হুম,
ফর্ম। হয়ে গেছে।
ঠিক আছে।
হুম হুম হুম, হয়ে গেছে।
ওকে, এনি মোর কোয়ারিজ?
হ্যালো স্যার।
বলো।
স্যার বলছি মানে আমরা তো জাস্ট জয়েন করেছি, এবার
হুম
মানে আমাদের এখনো অফিসিয়ালি অ্যালোকেশন হয়নি সেকশনের। তো
হুম
আমরা কি অ্যাসাইনমেন্টটা এখন জমা দেবো, নাকি সেকশন অ্যালটমেন্ট হলে যে সেকশনে হবে ওই সেকশনে গিয়ে জমা দিতে হবে?
না, তোমরা এখন অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট জমা দেবে না। আচ্ছা, আগে আমি জেনে নি কারোর কোনো কোয়ারিজ নেই তো, তাহলে আমি রেকর্ডিং স্টপ করছি।
না স্যার কোনো।
ঠিক আছে, তাহলে আমি রেকর্ডিংটা আগে স্টপ করে নিই, তারপর আমি তোমার সাথে কথাটা বলছি।